have a solid start to things. The early aggression coming out on the ramp side of the map, and it will see Liquid slowing down a little bit, but they're about to get pressured in, and Junior, the man we were just talking about, has laid them to waste. 3 quick kills with the USP. It's only Nitro that bounces back with his P250 by his side. Won't be getting a second. And Complexity just...
I have an interview with Nitro where he said, you know, shox, he had a lot to do. He had to travel so much, right? All the way from Europe, all the way back to NA and back again. So it has been a little bit of a rough time for shox, but he did say, Nitro did say in the interview that shox seems to have kind of like mentally reset himself. It is feeling much more comfortable. And that is going to be instrumental here. If you look at the individuals on his team, everyone's a legend in their own right. shox, obviously, the amount of...
in amongst the liquid fire of the Molotovs is clumped together. Floppy and JT. FaNg, Grim just behind them, but they're going to get swarmed. This is where the AK should prevail, but FaNg says no. 2 kills with him and Floppy alongside him. 2-play-3, although Grim is exceptionally low. But shox is making moves round the back. The bomb has been planted. He needed OC to survive a bit longer, but he is sneaking around like a coiled viper, ready to spring into action, and Junior and Floppy have no idea. The only downside for shox is that the bomb is not planted for his position, but he doesn't even have to give his spot away right now. Now he's hearing they're tickling the bomb. First frag down, and there is shox. Pure experience, pure tenure. In the temple will be waiting and anticipating for this push. Flash proceeds to peek, allows him safe passage, and Grim has gone down. OC lays him to rest alongside Nitro, and that A defense has crumbled under the smallest pressure. Excellent news on the side of Liquid. Junior will keep himself alive, and more importantly, the M4 going through into the next round, or so he hopes. And as he said, he's playing anti-flash alongside JT. If he can open things up, could get interesting. Molotov, though, oh, that's going to wreck this tactic. Floppy has to come out. He gets one. That Molotov completely ruined everything that Complexity were banking.
Yeah, there was always a caveat that, ooh, the bullet's just grazing the back of Grim's head, and he actually gets the dink, but unfortunately not quite able to confirm the kill. If I'm Junior, I hold on to his M4A1, which he will indeed. I have to agree.
They just saved their weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the fact that FaNg is low. However, I don't know if it's confirmed damage, but Liquid, they're limping on 2 players, and that's going to be Floppy. Going hard to on ramp, takes 2 players, does a lot of damage onto OC as well. This round falls in the way of Complexity. The gamble stack seems to be working out, but Naf keeps himself alive and drops the nade downtown onto the back of FaNg's head. Both remaining players are weakened. Naf's position compromised, but still spins around. Taking control over Temple, smoking off all those choke points, and Complexity, although they had a couple of banana peels laid down and traps that were put into place, Elige bypasses both Floppy and Junior, and Naf showing that that last round was just the start of potentially something special. Liquid will be off to a 5-2, that much is guaranteed, and they don't lose a player in the process.
So they're looking to commit to this mid-duel. So they do expend a little bit of utility, and they will fall on back. I'm not sure if FaNg spotted the player across, but doesn't matter. JT will find shox. So at least something going the way of Complexity early on. For Liquid, though, a lot of
utility. If a flash comes over, similar to what we saw in a previous round in Jaguar with that Molotov, it completely dissects and crushes their stats, but they've got in for their own counter flash. It's worked out beautifully now for Complexity. 3 kills in quick succession, puts Naf into a 1-on-4. He may have clutched earlier, but this... Oh, Grim's position just gets out into the open, nearly gets picked off. Nitro pressing the button, pushing in. There's a team kill. Elige takes down his IGL, and now Junior goes from strength to strength as he carves a path through the oncoming T's. FaNg, able to survive, pushes back into the donut, and not only that, but takes the bomb with him. OC's low this time around. Molly into the cave. Now he has to show his hand. Grenade out. Here comes shox. They're trying to go in the defuse in the smoke.
P. Complexity doing a good job, still keeping all 5 alive. Great flashbang there, but JT, he needs to win that duel. Floppy finds Nitro, but shox with a quick trade. Junior with a whiff shot, and suddenly this B bomb side, the defense is starting to crumble, but they won't be expecting FaNg, who's going to find shox walking in through the smoke, and a 2v2 will ensue.
2-on-2. Players are healthy across the board. This post-plant, though, will favor Liquid. There is a bit of utility. Smoke up and over. That's going to be banking off the wall onto the ramp side. That will leave Cave open for business, but OC bypasses the smoke. spots the first player that misses his shot, and now the spray from Naf is off. Complexity with Guardian Angels coming down.
From OC, someone you be expecting to hit those shots, he went into the bomb site trying to avoid the smoke, and here comes a faster play from Liquid. They just have the pistols to work with here, as shox will take down his own teammate, and it's gonna be an easy mop-up for being, again, proactive. Flashbang in hands of Junior, gonna pop. That's gonna be JT looking to take the fight, trying to go for the wall bang, he's running out of bullets, but somehow he finds 3! How does he find 3 kills? And Elige left alone now in a 1 versus 5. He will find Junior, but JT gets away. This time around is going to be the execute coming in towards the A bomb site. 2 players lying wait. Junior, AWP in hand, and he's got Grim as well.
Oh, Elige is just completely manhandled him with the scout, and now the T's spill out onto the site, makes Grim's situation so much more dire. And Elige picks up the second. The second they lose the first player, everything comes apart at the seams. The FaNg is trying to put it together, stitch back up the weakened Complexity CT side. JT and Floppy, last man standing. But it's going to be Floppy that connects first. Bomb spilled out, have to come pick this one up. Elige is still alive, he started the round off, and he's still very much in this. OC with the AWP, his weapon of choice, makes it work. Flash out, tries to go for the peak alongside Elige, and Elige gets his 3K with the scout. On the map, mid-control now coming in. I was curious how much we were going to see this as the latter rounds came to fruition. And now Liquid are changing up the pace, but there is the second AWP. Grim nails Nitro.
The timing brings out a Molotov the worst time possible, and shox. He reads perfectly, waits for Grim to peek, and he will
down to 14 HP. Surely this round is now too far gone, and no idea as to where that second pesky CT player resides. Oh, the shot is criminal onto JT. But FaNg knows he just has to wait. This round is over. There's not enough time, and to add insult to injury, OC dies after. They know that their back is vulnerable, or at least Elige should realize this, because FaNg is coming in. He's sneaking his way around the side and pivots into Elige, and now they realize they're getting encircled from so many different directions. They can't fully focus shox, and his Galil will sing. Grenade is good, but shox comes in for 3, and now FaNg tries so hard, so desperate. He is a lone survivor, Nitro. The question really falls down to how many kills, if any, can he pick up on the cross. There's one, still alive, still healthy. And him just staying alive at this point is putting more pressure on the rest of the T's to get up in there. But Grim, instantly decapitating Elige, takes control over Temple, while Naf and OC are waiting the other side. Temple becomes Grim's final resting place, and now Floppy 1-on-3. They push into him with the Glock. It's tailor-made for these angles, but shox from the side will deny any heroics. Liquid tie us back up.
A Temple of Doom there for Complexity. They were all still in hand.
Looking to plunder the site one more time, our Complexity. They have the superior firepower, all things considered, but OC doesn't seem to care. He hasn't read the script. He's making his own moves, his own waves, to crash against Complexity. It won't deny the bomb plant, though. That incendiary will do significant damage if JT doesn't reposition, which he has from behind the pillar, out into the open. From the frying pan into the fire, but he shows himself quite the formidable adversary as he frags left and right. Naf, his last player standing, goes in for the spray, tags Flop. That's one of my concerns, is can he continue to frag this hard? And we'll have to find out. He goes in first, basically the sacrificial lamb, but he's still alive. No sacrifices today for Complexity. They'll be hitting double digits, or they will be putting down all of Liquid where they stand. Shot from Elige, as we saw in the first round, to replenish his M4, meaning he only has a smoke, which he's already tossed out. There's no kits, there's no incendiaries, there's no HEs. So they've got firepower, but they have got to make it work, because there's very little plan B now on the side of Liquid, and that's why they're getting aggressive. That's why we're seeing Elige trade 1-for-1. shox getting aggressive out on construct this, and he knows he has to stay alive for the rest of his teammates to get up close. Naf now joins the fray. Bit of damage done, but more flirtation than anything else, but now he does seal the deal alongside OC, who goes in for 2. Sprays down in a line. They know where Floppy is, but he's had so much impact, so many massive rounds in this game. Already 1 frag picked up to his name. Can he get 2 more? No, shox shuts him down. And Liquid make their fairly lackluster buy with such little utility work. It is at the lowest margin of leads. Junior taking the initiative. At one point he was 10-3, so he certainly slowed down a little bit in this game. That flash is perfect. No double frag though, as they're able to find a sanctuary of that archway. Naf goes in, hefty damage onto Grim and picks up the first. And so Liquid not only have the player advantage.
Grim bleeding, hemorrhaging as he's walking in towards a bomb site.
Has to apply the pressure, and maybe Nitro is the man to snuff him out. What? Not Nitro missing a sitter, and Floppy spins into 2 headshots, had no right to pull that off. And with about 11 seconds left, the bomb has been securely planted. Floppy goes in again as Elise peeks out by himself. Liquid are jumping into the fire like lemmings. And maybe, just maybe, shox can wind back the ears and pull off another clutch. Then if he doesn't, his team's in real trouble. shox sprays down and digs them out of that ditch. But Liquid seems so content to peeks out. He may find Floppy. Floppy's past him, but he knows. He's heard JT. He knows the plant's coming down. There's 1 spray, there's 2. Bomb gets denied, and Junior in no position to fight this. And in all honesty, with 45 seconds left, he may be thinking about saving, but may not be afforded that luxury, because here comes Naf. Only 1 bullet required.
47 being purchased there by Complexity. The rest of them, just the Deagles. This should be pretty easy pickings here for the remaining members of Liquids. Nitro slowly peeling back towards Donut. Bit of an off angle.
Getting 1, they line up, he'll spray them down. Very fortunate to get all 3 of them. They did run into his bullets and tank them to the forehead. Would not recommend that at home. And now JT, who was weakened, has been finished off. Liquid take the lead. I think you see that.
And this has just fallen apart for Complexity. And for Liquid, sure, the couple of rounds they won back-to-back were a little close, but right now, they are starting to come alive. Junior left now, 1 versus 4. And Nitro and OC are kind of low, but this is going to require a gargantuan effort from Junior.
Especially as 2 players are on the site, so even if he gets 1, which he doesn't, there was a backup play there.
Complexity, it's going to be pistols once more. Upgraded pistols, however. They got Deagles, a lot of utility as well. They're running it through the flames and burning alive. Barbecue right outside of Jaguar. shox looking for more, and he's going to find more indeed. Junior Floppy remain. Floppy at least able to stop Nafly. But shox is looking for more. Potentially even looking for the 8, which he won't find his Floppy. Another kill, but OC and Elijah there to make sure that OC is being very brave. The scope is going to be heard. Perhaps not. Oh, and the missed shot though, but Nafly is there to save the day. That's the bomb taken down as well as FaNg. However, will find Elijah at the entrance of A. The bomb has been spotted, and that means
yes, they will have to fully commit to this A site. OC is going for it. Full faith in himself, his own abilities, and FaNg comes in with a 4K and gets some success. It looks like they're going to be on the very brink of doing so. They have counter-flash, anti-flash positions from shox, who's hiding in the angle. OC can take the shot, then fall back. And if they feel compelled to do so, there's a second player there. shox comes in, though, and proving he doesn't need any backup. Spraying down 2, and Junior's position is compromised. They know exactly where he is. The only thing working in his favor is he has the bomb, but he's lost so much health through that smoke. 42 remains. He's being pincered from the B site on a leash. 3 players coming from mid. And it feels like he's living on borrowed time, and they're about to collect in full. Surprised that shot didn't land, but it doesn't make any difference. Naf shuts him down. We've seen huge moments, big sprays. He's been so present, so prevalent in this map. And now Complexity on a rough buy have lost 2 players to OC's hands as he executes Grim and Floppy. And Complexity now circling the drain on Ancient. Mac 10 for JT. He has been such a powerhouse, such a huge player, but he's about to get swung in, and that's the bomb that goes down with him as well. And meanwhile, in mid, Elijah makes short work of Junior, and although FaNg posts up a last stand of 1 frag, even if he gets a second, which he won't, it won't matter a great deal. Liquid get it done on Ancient. They are 1 map away from eliminating Complexity.
Good resurgence there coming out from Liquid at the very end. Honestly, it felt like Complexity.